The story opens under a burning desert sun. A wagon convoy of settlers has been ambushed near the Rio Mimbres by a band of Chiricahua Apache warriors. Smoke rises from the wreckage, buzzards circle overhead, and among the prisoners taken alive is Clara Ellison, a young woman from Missouri whose family was migrating westward. Bound at the wrists, dirt streaked across her pale skin. She's thrown near a fire in the Apache camp. Around her, warriors speak in their native tongue, laughter mixed with grim victory. But one of them, Taza, the young nephew of the tribal chief, keeps his distance. His face is unreadable, his eyes haunted by the bloodshed he just witnessed. That night, as wind howls through the desert, Clara wakes to find Taza standing guard over her. She whispers hoarsely, "Please, I am begging you. Untie me." He doesn't move. Tradition forbids mercy to prisoners, and a rule older than he is. But her trembling voice pierces something deep within him. The moonlight catches the fear and humanity in her eyes, and for the first time in years he hesitates. Taza walks away silently, leaving her tied, his heart in turmoil. The code of his people demands loyalty, not compassion. Yet as dawn breaks, he finds himself replaying her words over and over. The voice of his mother, long dead, echoes in his memory, reminding him that mercy is not weakness. Torn between duty and conscience, Taza feels the pull of two worlds, the fierce traditions of his tribe and the faint, fragile plea of a helpless stranger. That morning, the chief orders the captives to be moved north. Clara stumbles beside a horse, ropes biting into her wrists. Her eyes meet Taza's once again, a silent plea, and in that moment something inside him begins to fracture. The convoy of warriors travels through the canyons, their captives roped together. The heat is unbearable. Clara's lips crack, her vision blurs. Taza rides near the rear, watching her weaken. When she collapses, one warrior moves to strike her, but Taza intervenes, blocking the blow. The others jeer, calling him soft. His defiance earns sharp words from Chilaco, the chief's eldest son and Taza's rival. That night, while the others sleep, Taza kneels beside the stream, where Clara lies tied to a stake. Her breathing is shallow. He knows if he doesn't help her, she'll die before dawn. Her voice, faint but pleading, rises again. "Please, I am begging you. Untie me." His hand trembles over the rope. His father's words ring in his mind. A warrior's heart must be stone. But when he looks at her, fragile, desperate, human, the stone begins to crack. He slices the ropes quietly. "Go," he whispers. Clara stares at him, unsure if she can trust him. But she sees the fear in his eyes too. Not for himself, but for her. She stumbles into the darkness. By dawn, the camp erupts in alarm. The woman is gone. Taza rides into the canyon alone, pretending to search, but he knows where she's headed. He finds her near the old Spanish ruins by the river, collapsed from exhaustion. "You'll die here," he tells her. "Come." And though it means betrayal, he helps her onto his horse. Behind them, the shouts of the Apache search parties echo through the canyon walls. For 2 days they travel through the desert, hunted by both his tribe and soldiers. Clara's gratitude turns to fear as she realizes the risk he's taking. "Why are you helping me?" she asks. Taza answers simply, "Because no one helped my mother when she begged." Their journey is grueling. He teaches her how to hide tracks, how to find water in cactus, and how to stay silent when danger is near. Slowly, an understanding grows between them. Two people divided by culture but united by the instinct to survive. At night, around the fire, Clara confesses she came west seeking freedom. "I thought the West was wild but kind," she says bitterly. "Now I see it's only wild," Taza replies. "Wild is not evil. Only men make it so. But peace is short-lived." On the third day, Chilico's riders appear on the ridge. Arrows whistle through the air. Taza fights them off fiercely, wounding 2 before retreating into a ravine with Clara. His shoulder is pierced by an arrow. She helps him pull it out, the same way he had freed her, and presses her scarf against the wound. "Now I'm the one untying you," she whispers. They reach the edge of U.S. cavalry territory, but their escape has consequences. Taza knows if he's caught, both sides will kill him. His tribe for betrayal and the soldiers for being Apache. They hide in an abandoned mission. There, Taza's wound worsens, fever burning through him. Clara tends to him, refusing to leave. She reads aloud from her father's worn Bible, words he doesn't understand but feels. The line "mercy triumphs over judgment" stays with him. Meanwhile, Hilako tracks them to the ruins. A brutal confrontation follows, brother against brother in spirit. Hilako calls him a traitor, saying he's doomed their people by showing weakness. Taza answers, "If mercy is weakness, then let the strong die in hate." The brothers fight savagely. In the end, Taza spares Hilako, dropping his weapon. "I break the chain," he says. "Let the desert have my name." Hilako leaves him bleeding but alive, disgusted, yet secretly shaken. Clara helps Taza reach a cavalry outpost. The soldiers nearly shoot him on sight, but she throws herself between them, crying that he saved her life. The commanding officer listens reluctantly. Taza is allowed to leave at dawn. Before he goes, Clara presses something into his hand, her father's silver cross. "So you'll remember what mercy looks like," she says softly. He smiles faintly. "And you remember that mercy is not white or red. It just is." He rides away into the desert, his figure fading against the rising sun. Years later, travelers speak of a lone Apache who roams the borderlands, never taking captives, never shedding needless blood, a ghost of both worlds. Some call him the spirit who untied the bound. And somewhere in a quiet town, an old woman keeps a worn Apache arrow beside a silver cross, whispering, "Please, untie me, because mercy, once given, never dies, it only changes hands."